Well, this is a pretty neat little hand. We'll see what this goes anywhere sexy. Just in case. It's the pervasive fear of friggin' wasteland in this format. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. You know, this, like I said, I don't think this deck is perfect at all. I think it could probably use some refinement, but uh, it's good. I mean, it's definitely good and it's definitely fun. I need to get my head back in the game with how to build these decks. It's just with this move that I just made and trying to get my board game. I'm in the final stages of getting my board game Infamy play tested and ready for publishing. So this is just taking a lot of time, more time consuming than one would think. I'll go ahead and drop this like it's hot. I don't know what we're going to see, but a Strangleroot Geist that can work off of that, and then as you can see here, that's pretty good in tandem with Pattern of Rebirth as well, if we can get up to the appropriate amount of mana to use the dang thing. Yeah, it's been a rough few weeks. I mean, I can't really complain now compared to some of the people who were annihilated by this damn Hurricane Sandy. I mean, it was ridiculous. I was in Brooklyn bartending the Thursday after it happened. Like when it happened, it was like we were in Chelsea, so we were in flood zone B, and about an avenue away, we stayed in the city. We didn't evacuate because we just sold our house, and that's no good. We just sold our house, and maybe I should have waited. And we were concerned that something was. Or by house, I mean apartment, and in New York, it's like a whole other bag of potato chips. We were afraid that something was going to happen. We were going to get flooded out, or God only knows what. And so we wanted to be there just in case things went wrong, went pear shaped, if you will. And yeah, we someone was out in the streets screaming, "The end is near! The end is near!" A bunch of weird, scary crap like that, and we made it through it, and we ended up staying at my buddy's out in Brooklyn, which was it's almost kind of like nothing happened. I mean, it was crazy. Like I was bartending that Thursday after the hurricane, and it was just like 2 days, and it was just like people in Brooklyn were like, "I don't see what the big deal is." I mean, you have Red Hook, which was like underwater, like a 10-minute walk from where we were standing, and people were just totally oblivious to the fact that this was, like a national catastrophe of sorts. I mean, I'm not like one to wax serious too much on these kinds of things, but it was pretty crazy. I mean, this is like pushed our. The thing is like this has pushed our whole our closing of our apartment into limbo, and we're out here in Indiana right now, and we're safe, and alive, and we're not hurt, and our things weren't damaged or anything, but we're inconvenienced, and that's really nothing. Like I kind of start to get pissed off about it, and I stop and I think, and I'm like, holy crap, so many people's lives are just been ended and ruined because of this damn thing. And it's like this hurricane was kind of like if you were just not in the worst part of it, it was almost like if you had a headache and you went to the doctor and they're like, you're gonna die in 3 days. You're like, well, I just have a headache though. No, it's like this is it was much worse than it seemed. But man, oh man, I tell you what, this thing is just it continues to have cascading backlash for Jen and I. And here we are, trying to get this stuff all sorted out, and it's a real pain in the butt. Well, that was probably one of the best cards we could have ever hoped to have drawn. I wish I could really kill this guy. Who doesn't sack it first and swing for 3? This guy. This guy. Yeah. Now, my gut says go with Woodfall Primus. Blow up his damn. Yeah, if he's playing black red. Maybe that's pretty nuts. I tutored twice. I think we'll just knock him entirely out of the game here. So this deck can just do funky stuff. I mean, I probably should have got something that I could have sacked there, so I could get like the Woodfall Primus recurring chain going. But anyway, you get the gist. You know. So I look forward to the next event. I believe it's on Saturdays. I played the Saturday before we left, so I think that was like the 18th. Something like that. I can't remember. I could look at a calendar right now and find out what exactly is going on. I do know this much, that the next one is on December 2nd. Vivat Centum, December 1st registration. Um, and I will be attending. I'm going to be playing something different, I think, though. But if you're looking to play a fun deck, you like this kind of stuff, you know, I definitely think there's some margin, some wiggle room in here for you to go in and make some edits. I highly encourage this deck. You're dead, you know? What you gonna do about it? I don't know. Jump around the cereal bowl, bowl, bowl. Hit him in the face with the Elsewell bow. Hit him in the neck with the yo, yo, yo. I don't know. I'm trying to close the video. Well, it won't stop. But the video, I mean, let alone you guys, the video doesn't want me to go. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching me type emails and talk about the hurricane aftermath and complain and tell bad jokes.